Hello! Nouvelle vidéo Robocop Rock City. Donc aujourd'hui, on devait aller dans l'appartement suspect. Il n'y a plus qu'à entrer. Fouiller l'appartement 12. Cher sauveur de chats, arrête de nourrir les chats au sous-sol, ils font leur crasse partout.
Daddy, what was that?
Go back to your room, sweetheart. It's just someone on the staircase.
Ah, je fais du bruit, hein. Ok. Donc rien de plus, on va aller directement à l'appartement et nettoyer. Gaz soporifique. D'accord, mais moi je suis pas sûr que ça me fasse grand chose. En tant que robot. Post-it cette semaine, facture de stockage, aller chercher la nourriture pour chat, prendre la déposition du poissonnier. Ça je prends aussi. Vieux carton à pizza, ça a un rapport avec l'affaire, ouais, d'accord. Boîte en carton remplie de documents sans rapport. Composant électrique, rien de louche. Je pense que là j'ai tout vu. Ok, ça va se pousser. Il n'y a rien derrière. Je m'approche plus. Entrée secrète détectée. Et document. Une facture de location, unité de stockage, identifiant, numéro, ville, blablabla. Bla, bla, bla. Ok. Carte d'identité. Je pense que j'ai tout là. Allez, une petite sonnerie et je décroche.
So OCP is ordering you to break into the apartment of a reporter they don't like? Any comment before I write a story on that?
I am here to investigate domestic terrorism.
OCP sent you to my safe house because they want to know what I have on them after the bank incident.
I assume there is more if you cannot store everything here. I found a rental bill for a locker in a storage facility.
Make up your mind. First you let me go at the bank, and now, when I'm actually starting to figure out what the OCP scam is all about, you show up and ruin this. Do you want to help OCP avoid liability?
Hmm.
Show me your evidence, and I will make the culprits regret their deeds.
So far, you're just making my road to the goal harder. It turns out I was right. That thing that OCP plans to do with charging residents of Old Detroit with additional costs, it is a loophole. It will lead to the illegal expulsion of thousands of people if you help OCP silence me.
Explain.
Not so fast. I need to be able to trust you first. At the bank, you proved that you are more than just a tool programmed to obey OCP, but now, the stakes are higher.
What is it that you expect?
Since you're here, I fully expect someone from OCP to go and check my locker. I need to protect what's inside, but there's a meeting I need to keep an eye on. Too much depends on it.
I will not be involved in the smuggling of contraband.
There's nothing illegal about my request. I need only one box from there. The one with the inscription Bakery on the corner. The rest you can leave to OCP to pick up. I needed to spring clean my out-of-date documents anyway. Call me once you secure the box.
Allez à l'entrepôt de stockage. J'ai pas ouvert celle-là. Bon, y'a rien. Ouh, j'ai du mal à la tourner là. Je vais y aller à l'entrepôt de stockage. Ah, je suis chaud les gars.
Je veux du sang. Là.
Man, it's Robocop. So what? We're just sitting here enjoying the moment, nothing suspicious. Right, officer?
Shouldn't we give the fellas the signal?
We should just shut up and smile like the exemplary citizens that we are.
Ça sent la future guerre quand même, hein.
Are you lost, officer? I can show you the exit if you want.
Non, je fouille, monsieur. Ah, bon.
Trouble with the lock.
Seems that I forgot the key.
You will tell your story at the station.
Are you sure you have enough seats in your car to take us all?
C'est ce que je voulais.
If you do not come quietly, I will not need any.
You think it could take us?
Il a l'air de lui avoir fait mal, lui. Je vais voir si je peux viser. Voilà. Ça rend moins mal.
You're going down, sucker!
Je vois d'où ça vient. Ça, c'est là en haut, je pense. Merde, je... Oh, j'ai... Je sais plus c'était quoi le coup de poing, alors j'appuyais pas où il fallait.
Kill that freak! Kill you for this!
Ils ont tellement de la chance que je vise si mal. On va regarder s'il n'y a pas autre chose à trouver dans tout ça. Peinture déjà vue ailleurs. D'accord. Bon, je sais pas que j'ai été voir par là. Voilà. Allez. En lien avec l'OCP. Ok. En lien avec l'OCP. Affaire personnelle de Samantha. Et autre chose. Bah alors. Tiens, tiens, tiens.
Well, well, well. Looks like Mr. Becker was right. You're up to something behind his back. These things are supposed to go to Mr. Becker, I reckon.
What will interest Becker is in locker number 17. The contents of this box are none of OCP's concern.
I'll have to tell Mr. Becker that you have not given us all the material.
I assure you that it will end up worse for you than for me.
Et ouais les gars. On va bouger de là. Je fais mes choix, c'est tout. On va aller voir ce qu'il y a dedans. Je suis curieux.
So I'm guessing you have my stuff. Did OCP arrive at the party?
They tracked my location.
Because they trust you so much. Speaking of which, the box. What if I lied about it? Did you ever think of that? There may be a bomb inside or the head of my sworn enemy. Do you want to know what's inside?
If there is evidence of a crime, I would like to know it.
Police officer, first and foremost. In the box are my personal belongings. Letters, memorabilia, things that actually matter to me. When you become too tough to hit directly, the scum will try to get to you through your loved ones.
I understand.
So we have even more in common. Once OCP takes care of my old documents, I'll have the space to deal with the Delta City issue and help the people of Old Detroit. You've helped them already, though. Thank you. Ronnie's Grocery. Leave the box there.
What do you mean, $1? It's $23.50.
Coucou toi.
I have Samantha's belongings.
Ah, yes, I'm glad you're helping her. Without that girl, OCP would put us all on the street. Still might. They did a number on a lot of families, hers included. Samantha's mother took it worst. But that's not a story for me to tell. Anyway, leave the box in the back, next to the cat food. She's supposed to pick up everything tomorrow.
Lettre à la mère de Samantha, Madame Kay Ortiz. On vous accuse de falsification de preuves pour vous discréditer. Mais je ne crois rien, aucun de nous n'y croit. Nous savons que les médias et l'OCP marchent main dans la main, vos actions aideront d'autres personnes à s'en rendre compte. Aussi, alors ne laissez pas vous faire taire. Quelqu'un doit parler en notre nom, quelqu'un doit se dresser contre eux. Alors, on a fait le méga objectif, hein, d'après ce qu'ils disent. Avant d'aller en chercher un autre. Alors, j'ai pas non plus envie de me refaire tout un tour, même si des fois, ça pourrait dégager une nouvelle mission secondaire. Donc, j'ai pas énormément le choix de refaire ça. Mais je vais pas aller au millimètre près, quoi. Hein. Je vais juste courir. Ouais, mais ça, j'y suis déjà allé. Pourquoi ça... Ouais, ça aurait dû rester ouvert, c'est plus... C'est pas moi qui ai refermé, quoi, hein, bon. Il est interdit de garer ces voitures n'importe où. Contravention. Non, pas possible. Je vais retourner encore une fois là-bas. Et pour moi, c'est la seule chose que j'ai pas fait. Ou faite. Mais je peux pas, quoi. J'ai pas d'option. Oh. Je sais pas.
Hey you! The old man is waiting for you upstairs. This entrance to the building is off limits.
Do you think it's
You
gonna
have to
hold
use
its
the
weight?
staircase. Doesn't matter. Just don't jump.
Je vais aller voir le grand patron.
The old man's waiting. So, it's true what they say. You do have some kind of defect.
Tout est défoncé chez vous, messieurs. Hein. Je vous le dis ça comme ça. Hein.
Oh, it's good to see you, my boy. Leave us. I want to talk to him in private. You have to excuse me for not getting up. I'm in a rather unfortunate state. You did exceptional work at the bank. I want you to know that I am deeply grateful for your service to OCP and the city of Detroit. See, I grew up in this very apartment, or what's left of it. It used to be a thriving neighborhood. Nothing like what you see right now. I always dreamt of turning it into the most prosperous district in the city, a new heart of Detroit. Can you imagine? Or do you think it's just an old fool's pipe dream?
My purpose is to fight crime, not to make statements.
No, of course not. Delta City's construction is about to start. Finally, the old and frail will be replaced with the new and strong. Decay and death are terrible things. You lose everything you worked for your entire life. But I don't have to tell you what that's like. It really makes me wonder, Has the time you spent in that armor been a burden to you?
You cannot complain about the life that was granted to you.
That's very humble of you. The real reason I've summoned you here is because I'm worried. I'm aware of your instability problems, and it's not a matter that we can overlook. That's why I've requested to have people look after you. Tell me, how are you finding your evaluations with Dr. Blanche?
Mhm. Alors moi, je pense que c'est ça. Pff. Oh, je sais pas.
It helps me with perspective, but it also brings out things buried.
That's part of the recovery process. I can imagine it's not a pleasant experience, but I can't express how much I'd like you to keep at it. I'm sure that becoming a liability is the last thing you'd want. Am I right?
That is correct.
Now we've reached an understanding. Tell me, is there anything I could do to put your mind at ease?
My partner has been severely wounded and is being treated at Gibson Memorial Hospital.
I'll make sure she gets the best care there is.
Thank you.
I have to say, you brought a lot of hope into this old man's heart. Now, excuse me. I'm not supposed to exert myself too much. Doctor's orders. And you can't argue with them.
Okay.
Take care of yourself. After all, the peace of Detroit depends on your well-being.
Holy shit, what was that?
Robocop. Not such a piece of junk after all.
Hey Murphy, are you done with the old man's tea party? Remember to get back in touch with your informer. See if he has any info that could get us back on the biker's lead. Spike is still out.
OCP wants to raise towers and blast the steel? Go ahead. Just not where we live.
Whoa. It's getting so cold. Luckily, the previous owner didn't need this jacket anymore.
Greetings. Waiting for the movie screening.
Just browsing to find which movie would most enhance my nuke experience.
Has working with the police not made you change your ways?
I need to keep up appearances. Otherwise, I wouldn't be much use as an informer, now would I? Nah, tell me. What's the next job for the police's finest duo?
I need information on Spike's whereabouts.
That SOB. I'll never forgive him for what he did to Briggs. Luckily, there ain't much left of the street vultures after the bank heist. They're probably laying low. But now you mention it, I heard about a biker who had a crash near the riverbank just behind the mart. So, your best bet is to check out the scene of the accident, or maybe hit up a nearby mechanic to see if they know anything.
Mhm.
You really want justice for Briggs?
We owe him. But it's more about Daniel and Gale. And I think everyone will sleep better once those butchers are taken care of.
Any witnesses?
There's this crazy old bum who hangs out around there. He's nosy. Maybe he could help.
Are you positive that he escaped on the damaged motorcycle?
Not so much on it as with it. From what I gathered, the bike suffered more than just a dent. I'm guessing he must have dragged it to some nearby mechanic to get it back in shape. I think Ben's shop is the closest.
Thank you. You have given me all I need.
I know you're busy, but there's something that I need your help with.
I will not be involved in any illegal activity.
That's very presumptuous of you. I just need help finding a VHS tape in the rental place across the street. The title slipped my mind, and I assume you've got like a database or something in your head that'll make looking for it a breeze. So what do you say? Will you help me look for it?
If it helps you stay out of trouble, let us proceed.
Yeah, it'll solve all my problems. Let's go.
What are you looking for?
So there's this movie about a guy with a gun, and there's this bad guy who wants something. I'm pretty sure the title has some biblical reference in it.
You lack vital information on the subject.
Entrer dans le magasin de cassettes. Il y a bien longtemps qu'on n'en voit plus de ça.
Let's start searching. Remember, the title has something to do with the Bible, saints, cosmos. Let's start by checking the thriller and drama sections.
Should we ask the owner?
Forget him. He has no idea about movies. He thinks that Salamanca deserved the Golden Piston for the Best Picture.
I heard that, and it did.
Avant d'examiner ça, je fais un petit tour. Bon. Aucune correspondance.
Kind Shepherd?
Love that one. You know, that movie could have never happened. The director threw out the script after reading a couple of pages. Thankfully, his wife picked it out of the trash, and after reading it, she forced her husband to give it another look.
Everyone deserves a second chance.
Do we? I'm not so sure about that.
There is nothing that you cannot come back from.
Spoken like a true good shepherd. Anyway, I don't want to spoil the mood, but that's not the tape we're looking for.
Garden of Earthly Delights?
Oh man, great movie. Very elegant. Panned by the critics though. But the director is a badass. He personally showed up to one of those ceremonies to accept the award for the worst movie of the year.
We do not need to bow to outside pressure.
Easier said than done, my man.
It takes courage to not give in to the pressure.
Oh yeah, it does. But hey, if that director can resist it, then why the hell can't I, right? But let's get back to it, because that's not our tape.
Nothing in thriller or drama.
Okay, how about you check in the sci-fi and action section? I'll have a look at horror.
Oh, j'aurais préféré les films d'horreur, s'il te plaît. C'est mon petit péché, ça.
Celestial Decay.
Classic. Still waiting for a sequel, but the guy who did that one has never made a part 2 in his career. But he said that if he ever did, he'd do a sequel to that one. How do you feel about that? Sequels, remakes, comic book adaptations, etc.
They
Ouais.
give hope that there is more.
Yeah. Plus, you get to meet the characters you liked again. That's why I don't hate them. Anyway, risking to sound like a broken record, that's not the tape we're looking for.
On serait pas douté.
Eve's Flower.
Beautiful depiction of violence in that one.
Do you think violence can be beautiful?
It's just shown with a different sensibility to what we're used to. Maybe because the guy's European. You know how they are. It's different. It's cool, is all I'm saying.
Recognizing beauty in something ugly is a unique feature.
Doesn't pay the bills, though. Then again, I don't have bills to pay anyway.
You know movies, there is value in that.
Yep. There's nothing better than a good movie. But we're still missing our tape.
Tu commences à me les casser avec ta cassette.
Hey, I think I
Bon,
found it.
merci.
I messed up the title a little. It's called Me, Sire. But here it is.
Isn't that the tape we're looking for?
Tape? What? What tape?
You like movies? Do you want to shoot an action movie?
I think I'll wait till it comes out on VHS.
Lights, camera, action!
Crap! Crap! I need a hand over here!
N'importe quoi, les gars, vous croyez où? Bah non,
Do you
Robocop.
need assistance?
It's that metal devil!
On est en train de détruire tout le truc de film, mais déjà qu'on en a pas beaucoup. Bah, voilà. Ni cirque. Oh la vache. Je suis triste. Bande de trous du cul. Voilà.
First, I hear a bunch of movie puns, and then everyone starts shooting. It all happens so fast.
Ça va, je vais bien.
Where is Pickles?
He ran out the back door.
Where will I find him?
I don't know. But homeless or not, you still have to give an address to get a membership card. Try the computer. Maybe you'll find something there. Who's gonna pay for all this?
Ouais, c'est dommage, j'aurais dû regarder ce qu'il y a décrit vraiment. Bon. Retrouver Pickles. Ouais, tranquille, je passe à travers. Oh.
Greetings, citizen.
Ah, the best cop in the hood is back. How can I be of service?
I am here in regards to a fugitive.
Oh, damn. What is wrong with this thing? I need to get that car down, or God knows what might happen. Can you help me out with this? It's new and I don't know where I put the manual.
Stand back.
Go on then. Let's see how it's done.
Je vais plus loin. J'ai activé le bout de quête que je devais pas activer. Ah bah les voilà les fameuses portes.
You're all right.
Talk.
I overheard some torchheads saying that they were running away from the cops and went through that video store. They had a wad of drug money on them and didn't want the cops taking it, so they hid it in one of the VHS cases. I misheard the title, so I needed help.
That is not the kind of help I was willing to provide.
Come on, give me a break. I fucked up, I know. And I get that you're on a mission to save my life or something. With all that great advice of yours, it takes courage. Sorry to disappoint you, Dad. But I'm lacking in that department. There's just one thing that I need right now.
Which is?
All I need right now is a fix. So, let me keep the money. You won't hear me asking about anything else.
Are you asking a police officer to leave you with money from nuke distribution?
I know you're a police officer first, but can't you be a friend this one fucking time?
C'est chaud là. Ouais, il va pas m'aimer, hein, mais aïe aïe aïe. Mec, non.
I am not doing this as a police officer. I am doing it as a friend. Hand over the case.
You can't do this to me, man.
I just did.
Voilà.
Fuck you, Tin Man. I earned that money fair and square.
Peut-être, bah tu ne pourras plus me voir. Bah écoute, en même temps, voilà. Il m'a pris pour un abruti, hein, d'abord. C'est pas gentil du tout. Et voilà, pour examiner le pont élévateur, Spike dans une botte de foin. ce sera notre prochain objectif. Merci d'avoir regardé cette nouvelle vidéo de Robocop. Je vous dis à bientôt. N'hésitez pas à commenter, liker et vous abonner. Allez, salut!